YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having a good day, bringing y'all some more content. So today's video, as you can see, that'd be a good thumbnail actually. We're ceramic coating the wheels. Okay, so I already did 3 of the wheels and this is the last one, so I wanted to obviously show you guys ceramic coating the wheels. This, I think it took me about an hour and a half up to this point, but that was me. I'm talking on the phone and stopping and taking I pretty much was going super slow. You can easily get this done in an hour and a half, especially if they're brand new wheels where you don't have to sit there and scrub them and clean them like that. But I'm gonna show y'all how to ceramic coat your wheels. Highly encourage this. Why? Because a lot of things. Number one, you're protecting your investment. Number two, it's going to ensure your wheels look the way they did when you got them from wherever, brand new. It's going to maintain that. Okay, now ceramic coatings are not permanent, they're semi-permanent. So I'm using the Adams wheel ceramic wheel coating kit. Okay, they actually don't make this no more because now you can just use their graphene ceramic coating, which is apparently stronger. But this was 30 bucks, so I'm using it. So I've been applying it. Now this is a true ceramic coating. This is not a spray where they claim it's a ceramic spray and all. No, this is a legitimate 9H hardness ceramic coating for your wheels. The reason why I'm using a wheel ceramic coating is because it has high temp properties in it. So as you know, your wheels get hot because your brake calipers are right there and your wheel and your rotors and all that. So it gets hot, and this can resist against that high heat. Therefore, it's going to last long. So, and it's going to make cleaning your wheels very, very easy. Now, I don't know what brake pads are on this car because they came with it when I bought it, but they put off a lot of brake dust. There's some sort of performance brake pads, but they put off a lot of brake dust. And I don't want that brake dust eating up and tearing up the wheels, especially on the inside of the barrels. Okay, so I've been ceramic coating the front face and the inside barrels, which I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all everything I got set up, how I did it, and then go from there. Okay? All right, you guys, so adjust my light. There we go. So we got the wheels set up. This is the last wheel. If you did not watch yesterday's video, I highly encourage you to check it out. Basically, it's the unboxing of these wheels, which I mean you're seeing in the video now, but these are my Strata Retro 6 Classics, 24x10s on 275 tires that are going to be going on my Impala SS. So for the ceramic coating kit, you have obviously the coating, and then you need an applicator, which everything I'm using is from Adams Polishes. They had a sale, and I bought this stuff. You get the little applicator pads. I've already had some detail spray, so I use a detail spray first to wipe down all of the obvious, fingerprints and smudges and dust and stuff. You could probably see some of it. It might be kind of hard to pick up. But yeah, you can see it. All that stuff. That's all fingerprints from when they were mounting the tires. Yeah, you see all that stuff. So I got to wipe all that up with the detail spray. Wipe it up, get it nice and clean. And then what you'll do is you'll come behind that with some surface prep. One second, let me take this off. You come behind it with some surface prep. And what this is pretty much an alcohol wipe down. This is going to remove any wax, grease, oils, anything off of the surface. Because you want, when you ceramic coat, you want a pure surface. Now the process for ceramic coating the paint is very similar to this. The only difference is you would polish the paint. So again, when you apply this is going to be 2 years permanent. So any imperfections on the surface when you apply it is going to stay there until the coating wears off. Okay, and this coating is about a 2-year coating, I believe they said. So you want to make sure it's spick and span, it's clean, and then that's it. But once you clean it, really you just apply it, and it's not that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up, and I'm gonna walk you guys through this. All right, so like I said, go ahead, get you now. Let's say this wheel's on a car and I wanted to I was taking off the car, you would wash this wheel. Okay, you wouldn't just come here with some detail spray. Like obviously get some soap, wheel cleaner, and clean the wheel. Get it as clean as possible. Once you clean it, dry it off. You don't have to do this. I'm doing this because it's not dirty. It just has light imperfections like fingerprints, dust and stuff. But you will get it clean with water, soap and water, wheel cleaner, dry it off completely, no water, blow it dry. If you got a compressor, blow it out, and then use a surface prep, wipe it down, and then apply the coating. So, but for this, I'm using the detail spray. Okay, so you just go ahead, we'll clean her up. And this definitely was one of the, this is a very simple kit to use. A lot of people get nervous because they're like, well, how do I know when to take it off? And, you know, like, what if I leave it on too long? So you'll know when to take it off two ways. One, when the coating starts to rainbow. Rainbow, if you ever seen water, like oil on the ground and water on top of it, that like rainbowish looking tint it gets, that's the rainbow effect. I'll show it to you guys whenever I do the lip, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you put it on, let's say you miss a spot wiping it off and it's been a day, usually you can get the coating and get an applicator pad and reapply it, and it'll break it back down, so you'll be able to buff it off and stuff. If it's been over a week, usually you have to polish it with a compound to get it off. An aggressive compound and like a microfiber pad or wool pad, cutting pad, you'll be able to remove the coating. The sooner you notice that you left a spot missed, the faster, the better it is, because it doesn't have as much cure time on it. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you take your time. And it's real hard on these wheels because it's silver, stainless. Like it's not like black wheels where you can see it because it contrasts from it. Everything kind of blends in with these. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wiping down all the nooks and crannies, getting everything all cleaned up. Making sure I ain't missed nothing. And then all I'm going to do is come right behind it with my prep spray. The prep spray is probably one of the most important steps, because that's going to remove, it's going to make the surface ready so that way the ceramic coating can adhere to it. Okay? Just get this sucker. Alright. Now we did that. I come behind it with the prep spray. You see some of the stuff I wiped off with it from the back wheel. Get a couple sprays on it. Go ahead and wipe it down. Again, just take your time. Make sure you get all up in there. Anywhere you're going to be applying the coating, you want to make sure you get this prep spray on it. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, I've ceramic coated wheels in the past, and when it's time to wash your wheels, washing ceramic coated wheels, like legitimately, you ain't even washing them. You just rinsing them off, and you come behind it with like a rag with some soap on it, like a wash mitt, and it just falls off, man. It's gonna be real effortless. The biggest reason why I'm doing this is not even for the face and the outside of the wheels. It's actually for the barrel. I don't want the barrel pitting. I don't want it chipping or flaking away. You know, let's say I decide to go a month without washing my car, which I rarely do. In the event I did that, I won't have to worry about, are my wheels going to get damaged. You know what I'm saying? You spend a lot of money on wheels and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you protect your investment, you know. Don't just spend all that money just to let it go to waste. You know what I'm saying? You can ceramic coat these wheels, you know, aluminum wheels, although I'm not a big fan of those, but you can ceramic coat any wheel, safe for it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a good investment. And then what I'll do is I'll get the wheel dirty intentionally down the road once it's on the car. I'll wait for them to get super dirty, and then I'll make a video showing the ease of cleaning these wheels, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause these are big wheels, you know, these are 24s. You don't want to waste your time trying to clean these big ass wheels, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we got that done. Come behind. Now this pad is already broken in, like it's already soaked up, so I don't need a whole lot. Even when you first start, some people like to do a line. So when you apply the coating, some people like to do a straight line, which I like, or some people do 3 dots, so like 1, 2, 3. Just whichever way it works, as long as the pad is evenly applying the coating. There's no rocket science to it. So what I'll do is a line, so you guys can just see what I'm talking about. Get a little up there, like that. Now this is actually a lot. I didn't need that much. It comes out kind of fast, so make sure you pour it slowly. And then once you put the coating on the pad, put the lid back on the coating, because this is going to start to harden and crystallize. Okay, so make sure you keep the lid on there. So what I like to do is I like to do the face first, because it has all the nooks and crannies in there, and then I work my way outward, which eventually will be the lip. So I save the lip for last, and I'll do the face. Now, if it's a hot day, you might have to do certain sections. So like a quarter of it, and then do the next quarter, or you can cut it in half and do half. Right now, it's like 55-ish degrees, so the coating takes a little longer to set. So I can get away with doing the entire face, and then come behind it and wipe it off. But usually you want to give it about 30 to 60 seconds, maybe a minute. If it's like super cold, you really don't want to be ceramic coating. Usually 50 degrees or higher is ideal. So I'll just come over here and you just start applying it. Now, like I said, for wheels like these, it's kind of hard because you can't really see. You can't see where it's going or if it's on there. So what you do is you have to use your finger and touch it. If it's on there, at first it's going to feel like slippery. And then over time, it'll get tacky. It'll get kind of sticky. When it starts to get sticky, that's when you know it's time to wipe it off. Because if you wait too long, it's going to be hard to get off. You're going to be wearing yourself out. So I get all up in the spokes here. All this stuff matters, man. This is going to make cleaning these wheels so much nicer. And it makes it look good, too. So once this coating's on, you ain't got to worry about no wheel wax, you ain't got to put no rim protector on there, nothing. There is one thing you can use to maintain the coating, which is I use something called Ceramic Boost from Allen's Polishes. I'll show you guys a bottle of it once I wipe this up. Or once we finish this wheel, I'll show y'all what to use to follow up. So what'll happen is once you coat the wheels, you want to wait 24 hours. And it varies from every kit, but this kit you want to wait 24 hours and then come behind it and spray it with the Ceramic Boost. And by doing that, it pretty much locks in the coating and it makes it slick. Like water gets on there and it just flies off. Like nothing wants to stick to the surface. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure I get all up in here. You know what I'm saying? I want it all coated. I want it all. That way we get that max protection. And if you feel like the coatings, there's no more coating on the pad, just reapply it. You saw me do that earlier. Put a little more on. Make sure you keep the old boy on there, the lid. Let's see, I haven't applied to that surface yet. That probably took me a couple minutes. That right there. It probably took me about 4, maybe 5-ish minutes. That's more than enough time to wipe off. That's actually probably a little too long, but it is what it is because this is a demonstration video. So now you just come behind. Now I use these double ply super soft towels. These are actually really good for removing coatings because it pulls the coating off instead of just smearing it on the surface. Don't use a little cheap microfiber like this to wipe off your coatings. You want to use something plush because that's going to pull it off the surface, the oils off the surface, and leave the coating behind so it can continue to cure. All right. Again, like I said, if you let it sit too long or a little long, when you go to wipe it off, it might be a little tacky. So like right now, when I'm wiping it off, it's a little tacky. That tells me that I had it sitting on there for a little too long, but it's still coming off. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened is it'll go from feeling tacky to it'll feel smooth-ish. It won't feel smooth like a wax card, but it'll feel, you'll know it's coming off. And then what I do is, I have it folded in fours right now, and then for inside the spoke, so that way I know I'm getting all of it off, I will go to just single fold. So I'll do something like this, and then I just use my finger to run it in the cracks. That way I know I'm getting it out. Because what'll happen is, and I'm off of experience, I left the coating on before I missed the spot. And a couple days later I saw it, and it was all crusty and hard, and it's just annoying trying to get off. Alright you guys, so my camera cut off, but this is what I was trying to show y'all. So I went ahead and applied this side half of the wheel of the coating, and that's the rainbow effect I was telling y'all about right there. So you can see clear as day, that's the line that separates. So this side has the coating on it, this side doesn't. So that right there is ready. So you know what I'm saying, that's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the rest of the wheel, and then buff off, and then turn around and do the back side. Alright, so we went ahead, I got all the wheels done. I did the back. It's coated now. Looking good. Looking good. Got all those fingerprints and smudges off. She bad. She look good. I love the reflection in this lip, man. Look at that. It's stainless steel. Or they say it's a stainless lip. So, I don't know. It look good though. So now what's going to happen is, we're going to let these cure for 24 hours. So tomorrow around 12 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and hit them with the ceramic boost. And that's it. They're officially done. And then we can mount them. So ceramic coating your wheels, man. Super simple. You know, takes a few hours from start to finish. But it's 100% worth it. And it's relatively inexpensive. I mean, you can get these wheel coating kits now for like less than $100. Back in the day, they were easily a couple $100. So they've definitely gotten cheap. So next thing I forgot to tell y'all, or I didn't forget, but after you let them cure for 24 hours, go ahead. If you get the Adams kit, you're going to use the Adams ceramic boost. But usually every coating kit you get, they'll have some sort of SiO2 spray they want you to put on after the coating is cured. I guess it acts like the final topper, or the final like sealant in it, and it locks it in, and that's how you get the longevity out of it. You follow the steps, whatever steps kits you go with. I mean, you can go with any kit you want. I just used Adams because I like their products. Whatever kit you go with, just follow the instructions to the T, and you will be extremely satisfied with your results. I mean, I already like the way they look now, and I know they're brand new, so it's not like they were nasty before, but knowing that they're protected is good. So you would just spray this on there and wipe it down with a microfiber, and you good, and let it roll, man. Alright y'all, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Super quick, simple, to the point, all that good stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up, like button please. It helps out the channel so much. Thank you for watching. Comment, tell me what you think. Would you try this on your own vehicle or your own wheels or anything like that? Is this something you can see yourself using in the future? I will be providing longevity updates on the wheel coating as time goes on, because we're also going to be coating the car too, graphene coating it with the Adams graphene ceramic coating kit. So thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. Until next time, take care, be safe, and I will see y'all soon.